Yo, what's up? It's your boy Sean Carter, and I'm here with
Coach Lightwork, man. Got the head did feeling good. Let's go.
man. Welcome to another episode or game day, man. Let's break down these college teams, these matchups over this past weekend. Pros and cons, what we liked and what we didn't like. That started off all the way in Boulder, the late game, which was Colorado versus Kansas State. What did you like that you seen, and what is something that you didn't like from the game itself?
So, first things first. Both teams played a good game. Kansas State is well coached, and they didn't make many mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't make many mistakes at all. Um, Colorado, I love seeing the backups come in and be successful. You know what I'm saying? They kept balling. I love that next man up mentality. Now, what I did not like is the refs. That's number one. Okay. If you're going to call it both ways. Okay. I do believe that last play was a PI, but on the flip side of that, Shador shouldn't have never went that way. Should never throw that ball. Okay. Shador is not off the hook. Um, I think my biggest disappointment in the whole game was Shallow's performance because we know how good Shallow is. But what Shallow was doing and everything, he didn't have his legs up under him. You know, his legs were gone. You could tell they were shot. You could tell when they were shot. And if you don't know anything about football, you got to play football to be in football shape, to be in shape.
Right.
Okay. If you look at it, man, if you ever just look at the game, look at it in its entirety. He's trying to go for the boom hit. You can't do that. He's not wrapping up. He's It's almost like he's just throwing his body around because that should be good enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's something I was disappointed in. And Coach Prime called it out. So it ain't like we're calling him out in a disrespectful way. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Um, Shador has to play better. That one pass he threw over his receiver's head, um, in the middle of the field, you can't do that, my boy. Can't do that. But other than that, very good game. It was a clean game outside of some penalties, but
Yeah.
I think it was a pretty clean game.
Um, Last episode we was talking about the return of Shiloh, and I stated if he come back, I wouldn't start him because I also said because we talked about being healthy and being rusty. He even though he was out for what 2-3 weeks, he was rusty.
Right.
His leg, like you said, his legs wasn't there. He tried to go for the power hit, and he still was hitting reckless.
Right.
It's like you won't know no better. It's like getting your head stuck between the rail and your dad get you out and you put your head right back in there. Like you just won't know. And it's like if I'm the defense, and they're gonna do what they want. I said I will keep whoever's filling in for Shiloh there until Shiloh get his feet back under him. I will bring him in as a rotation piece and
Correct.
get him in there. But I don't know what made them think, oh yeah, we're gonna start Shiloh right off the bat. Whoever thought that was dumb as hell.
I, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I think that's the little bit of daddy ball that people speak of. That right there is the little bit of daddy ball
Yeah.
that they speak of. But go ahead.
And as the PI call, it was a PI call. Ray Charles seen the PI call. And see, my problem with the PI call is Preston Hodges did. If you go back and watch the PI call that they called when the receiver Brown called it, and he actually scored off the PI call. The ball placement, how the corner fell is the same exact way that happened on the other end.
Right.
Same exact way. Difference is Will was actually getting grabbed. So 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 as far as the little disagreement we gonna have, you said he should never threw it. We seen Shador bait corners into a PI call, so I
Yeah.
see why he threw it. The refs, and I agree with you on this. Now the refs should have called it down. I mean, if you're gonna call one PI call the other PI call because one it was debatable. One was playing his fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the coach from Kansas State said we got away with one. Like, I don't know if it was just too late and they was ready to go the fuck home. But reality is y'all cheated Colorado. We don't know what would have happened if they would have caught that PI call. Because
Right.
quite frankly, if you want to say you're talking about clutchness, we don't know what Shedeur would have under his sleeves.
Right.
Realistically, you want to be honest, if Omarion Miller didn't get hurt, Colorado win this game.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I'm going to put take away fucking turf. Take away fucking turf. Turf. Listen.
Go ahead.
When you watch the play when Omarion rolled his ankle, he rolled up. Not only did he roll his ankle, he rolled up in turf.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, it wasn't that bad, but it could have been a lot more worse. We've seen people tear their knees. We've seen people end their careers on turf.
Mm-hmm.
You lost Jimmy Horn, Travis Hunter, Omarion Miller. Webster got banged up, but he ended up coming back. Will stepped up. But the electric part of it was you seen rotation pieces that's gonna be there next year. That's going to be there next year. It's like a gun. It's like reloading.
Yeah.
For 8, I think he had 8 catches, 145, if I'm not mistaken. Omarion Miller.
I'll check real quick for you. And they might. I'm gonna just say this now. They may take out hip drop tackling in the in college football. I'm just saying, because that's what took Omarion Miller out. So they may take that out of the game, out of college football.
Yeah, but luckily it wasn't no major injury though.
No, I believe it's like probably a high ankle sprain, and he'll be in a boot, and then after that, who knows? But
they said he lucky he only walked away with a bruise and light swelling.
Oh yeah, think about how great Omarion Miller is. 8 targets, 8 receptions, 145.
So remember when we talked about, granted, anybody watch this podcast know I'm very, very high on Omarion Miller.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably one of his biggest advocates outside of Will Shepherd, right?
Right.
I like what I seen from Will last night because they had him in the slide, they had him wide because they had to move him around. You didn't have no Jimmy Horn. Travis got hurt, and you might agree with this. Fully healthy Kansas State was getting their ass whooped.
Yeah,
fully healthy Kansas State was getting their ass whooped.
Once Colorado got their footing, it was pretty much a wrap. Like, and you could feel it.
And think about it, Colorado's about to win without these motherfuckers.
Yeah, you could feel it.
And I kid you not, and I'm gonna call it right now. Kansas State, Colorado, Big 12 championship game.
I'm gonna be real. These are the teams that we forgetting about, and I'm gonna just say, because Colorado still has a great chance of making it there, making it to the Big 12 championship. Because here's the thing, I think Colorado beats Arizona, they beat Cincinnati, so that makes them bowl eligible. So let's keep that in mind. That makes them bowl eligible. Then they got another bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Think about that now. Think about that before they really get into a real, not even a tough sledding area. Let's just keep it 100.
Right.
Texas Tech. All right. Who's been okay? I'm not gonna sit there and BS. They've been okay, but
probably another trap game.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you got Utah, who's not as, they're not who we thought they were going to be.
Hey, we're gonna talk about Utah.
We're talking about them
because boy, that retirement home is working.
I mean, and then right, so now week 13 and 14.
Yeah,
I think Kansas, like depending on their record, their top players sit out.
Yeah.
If there's nothing to win, they'll sit out and they'll prepare for the NFL draft. Neal and Ollie Gordon are not going to play.
Yeah. So talking about the NFL draft, I'm glad you said something about that.
Yeah.
When you get that far, if you should do it, Travis, Horn, Webster, Will Shepherd, Khalil Bentley, Hill Green, it was somebody else it's someone else that's on that defense that's go crazy. Shiloh and them. Do you sit out for the draft, or do you play? Because this is something you've been working for.
Well, I think they play. See, their main talking point, or what's going to be kind of a boost for them,
It's
is
bowl eligible.
that we turn Colorado around into a winning program.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they'll finish the season out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll finish it out. But depending on if they're going to the playoffs or not, you know, they may just be like, all right, look, because Shador's sitting out. Shador's sitting out of the bowl game. If this is not playoff related, they're sitting out.
Yeah. Then you'll start seeing the second coming of Colorado play.
Right. Shador, Travis, Shiloh should play. I'm not gonna lie, Shiloh should play.
Yeah.
Whatever game it is, Shiloh should play.
Do you think Wester should sit out?
Huh?
You think Wester should sit out?
No. Well, Wester shouldn't sit out. Horn shouldn't sit out. But Travis is gonna sit out.
So you think so? Technically, what you're saying is just Travis and Shador as far as offense goes.
Travis Shador,
Benson, what's his name? Bentley, Hill Green. But I think they'll play though.
They'll play. They'll play. So it's just gonna be Travis and Shador.
But even how Travis is and how he prepares himself, I don't think it's gonna take a lot for y'all to make him sit out.
No, I don't. I think they're gonna. Okay, so there's a meeting that happens right before every bowl game.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do y'all see me going in the draft?
Mm-hmm.
We already know Travis and Shador are top picks.
Yeah.
In the draft. I bet you Prime is going to be like, y'all two sit out.
Mm-hmm.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're not going to do the first half. We're not going to do the first quarter. Y'all are both sitting out. Y'all are done. I appreciate what y'all established here. I love y'all. Just be there to support your team.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what happened in the bowl game.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. Because here's the thing. You see what your backups can. You already know what they can do.
Because now you start, like, the future of Colorado start playing.
Yeah.
Like you start seeing Baby T.O., more Marion Miller, more, what is his name? He was out there balling too. His last name Miller too. They put him at receiver last night.
You
know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, I know you're talking about.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Like, Colorado's receiver room is loaded, dog.
So think about that. Now, when my new recruit that's coming in, I know they're paying top dollar for the quarterback. I know they are. Juju Lewis, one of them boys come in. You see what you're working with. Plus, you're going to get another kid that's recruited with you into that program. Come on, man, stop playing with me.
Marion Miller had a breakout game last year against USC when Travis got hurt against Colorado State. Because he came in against Colorado State and he turned up. Last game, Marion Miller came in for Horn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what even happened to Jimmy Horn. By the time I turned the game on, they said he was hurt. Next year, we might be talking about Marion Miller might be the top 3 receivers off the board.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be a junior. Even though he redshirt, he's going to be a junior. And he's bouncing.
Bruh, he runs so smooth.
Yeah.
It's almost like if you ever watch him run, it looks like he's jogging.
Yeah. You know who he remind me of? You know what receiver he remind me of college-wise? Who? Marvis Harrison Jr. If you watch Marvin Harrison Jr. Freshman and sophomore year when he had Chris Olave in them, right? You got to think about it. His freshman year, he was on a bench behind Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, and them. That's crazy work.
Right.
But think of Marion Miller. Oh, shit. I sat behind Webster, Shepard, Hunter. Now I'm about to go do.
Only thing I think is different is the size.
Yeah.
I think Marvin Harrison is bigger. But what I'm saying is that Marion Miller looks like he's jogging. He doesn't look like he's running fast. But he's getting behind DBs. He's making these contested catches without jumping off the ground.
And even talking about Marion Miller. Now let's take away bad throws from Shador, right? You know,
Yeah.
Shador got his days where he throw bad balls.
Right.
Amari Miller have not dropped the ball, have not dropped the pass.
No. He's a sure-handed receiver.
And I think if Will Shepard wasn't a senior, Will Shepard probably would lost his position
Man,
already.
what? If Shep and Amari Miller was the same year, or Shep had another year,
Amari Miller.
It'll be Amari, but it should be Amari. Him should be
Now.
Miller.
Yeah.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, it's however them coaches look at it.
Yeah. I think what they're doing is what a bunch of other colleges doing, trying to get film for like their juniors and seniors, because they know they leaving. Because when you come in there, you like, I'm only like Coach Prime said it when he talked to Travis. Travis said, "You got 3 years. We got 3 years," which is crazy. Yeah, because I'm gonna say it because he played 1 at Jackson State, then 2 at Colorado. So which is like crazy. Shador, all 4 years. Shiloh already graduated. He a grad player. I'm with you on one thing. Should Shiloh need to take a redshirt year and come back? Because if you look at the landscape of how the NFL going, because he said he want to be a first round pick, dog. I'm sorry, it's not. Somebody needs to tell him it's not.
It's not.
If he come back next year, which I know he don't want to come back, but if he come back next year, for all hypotheticals, you will be the best player on defense. You will be the sole captain over the whole team, because Simon Craig is going after this year. You still will have Preston Hodges. You still will have McKinney, because I looked at his grade. He's only a sophomore.
Right.
I think they go out and get another corner, but you go out and get another corner, which is cool, whatever. Because I know they said that Travis and Shore is helping recruit for next year. So you got 2 of your best players helping you recruit. But then you got Air Reed coming in next year, so you get to learn under Air Reed.
Bruh.
That's gonna teach you not to be basically a bonehead.
I don't care what people say, bro. Prime is building something that I don't think a lot of people are really looking at, and he's building an NFL staff for college.
Yeah,
and they're preparing you to go to the next level.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're preparing you. So, you know, if I'm a recruit and I want to get to the next level, where's the best team or program or school or whatever to go to learn this information and to get better? Bro, I'm going to Colorado. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going. Like, you look at what they're building there. I mean, come on, man. Like,
I think, and I also think they don't lose no coaching staff this coming up summer. I think they all come back, because Warren Sapp said he's wherever Deion's at.
Yeah,
Air Reed is coming over for Deion. Their defense coordinator, they paid a lot of money to get him over there. They're gonna be better. Hopefully next year they don't run man the whole damn season. Now, this is my only thing. Do you bring back Pat Shurmur? Or do you go a different direction as far as offensive coordinator? Now,
I don't think the offensive play call is the problem. I don't think we questioned his play calling.
Yeah.
At any given time, I don't think we questioned it.
Yeah.
I think it comes with the talent.
Yeah.
Who do we have starting? Can we move guys? You know what I'm saying? Can we move guys against their will? You know what I'm saying? And if we can, we'll call more run plays. Cause I believe if they call more runs next year, whoever the quarterback is, you will see a lot of RPO.
They're gonna have a dual. They're gonna have a dual quarterback next year.
Let me tell you this. If
they get Juju Lewis, they're gonna be fine.
I'm gonna just say this: if they get one of them type of quarterbacks that can really run and throw, dog, they're gonna have a field day in the Big 12.
Because you gotta think about it. Next year, it's no Cam Rising, it's no Avery Johnson, it's no
Cam Rising. They they're considering bringing him back for an 8th year.
No, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah. So last thing on Colorado, me personally, I feel like they're gonna win out.
Yeah, they can.
Fully help. I'm gonna tell you this: Kansas State got so lucky because even if they would have had one of those guys, Horn or Hunter on the field, granted, mainly Hunter because Hunter played both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado win this game. If the referee would have took his blinders off and realized it was a PI call, and he was standing right there, I think that's what really like running my gears because he was right there.
Right.
Everybody said PI call. They literally replayed that shit. The dude, they're like, what do you think about it? He said, I would have called a PI call. What's the point of going, looking at it, getting advice, saying, hey, this is what I would have called, and you go against the grain? Like, that's the part that irritates me so much.
That's crazy, man.
So now we lead to some more games that was played Saturday. Let's talk about how Alabama keeps squeaking by, how they almost lost again. It's like Alabama playing with thin ice.
So let me start by saying this. Okay, first and foremost, good, amazing game.
Mm-hmm.
But them boys from South Carolina, those two DNs, Stewart and Kincaid, or is it Kincaid or Kennard?
Dogs.
NFL potential. I don't care what you NFL. They are animals, dog. They are animals.
Yeah.
And then what it made, but here's the thing, and I don't think anybody really caught this. It made Jalen Milroe look average.
Yeah.
He looked real average versus South Carolina.
But you also got to think about it. Alabama ain't played a team that have two great edge rushers.
That's what I'm saying.
So you got two great edge rushers. Now, I'm glad you said something about it because me and you about to have the same point. If Jalen Milroe, let's say for sake of argument, we've seen the NFL draft do dumbass shit, right? Let's say Jalen Milroe get drafted high up in the lottery, right? Let's say he become a starter. That for sake of argument, that just said the Panthers, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be playing teams with two dominant edge rushers,
right?
That's more faster, more skilled than the two you playing in college.
Mm-hmm.
So now, how are you gonna take it and run with the challenge, or are you gonna fold? Because that game made him literally look like he looked like a 5th, 6th round pick.
I'm telling you, bro, like that game made Milroe look average.
Yeah.
It made him look like he's just he's just a running quarterback.
Yeah.
That's what it made him look like. Like, bruh, some of the decisions he was making, it's like, bro, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
His moment, he has like when he has a bad moment, it's a horrible moment.
Yeah.
The safety, the pick right before half, like it's like, bro, what are you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, what are you looking at? And then everybody wants to say, oh, get him on the field. Bro, I'm sorry. Yeah, he gives you a chance, but dog, bro ain't that good. He's not that good. Not from what I saw in that game, he's not that good.
All right. So as far as this go, me and you got a lot of the same points because literally everything you're saying, I literally about to bring up. So
right.
I'm glad we're in the same headspace about it because as good as Jalen Milroe might be,
right?
Jalen Milroe is what, a junior,
senior.
He's a senior.
Mm-hmm.
This might sound dumb.
Okay.
I would think about redshirting him and bringing him back because as far as quarterbacks is gonna get drafted this year, he might be a 5th, 6th round pick, 7th round pick at worst. I will bring him back because think about it. You come back next year. You don't got a Cam Ward. You don't have a Quentin Ewers. You don't have a Shador Sanders. You don't have a his name is clicking. His name Carson Beck. You don't have a Will Howard from Ohio State. You won't have these other top quarterbacks, right? Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Will it be top quarterbacks next year? Of course, it will always be
Right.
quarterbacks that's going to stand out to you. But if you bring him back, he will be literally the eye candy of college football.
Okay.
So that just me. Like that is how I feel about it. I don't think he's ready as far as NFL goes.
No, he's not. He's
like,
not.
I don't think he's ready because if I'm not mistaken, they got to play Tennessee.
Are you talking about Alabama?
Alabama got to play Tennessee or they got to play Texas. I know Georgia, Alabama got to play Tennessee and Texas this coming weekend.
They have to play Tennessee.
And because Georgia played Texas, right?
Georgia plays Texas this week.
Okay.
So
that leads me to the Heisman debate. One, that dropped him low on the board as far as
I got him out of it.
Two, Quentin Ewers is back.
Mm-hmm.
Because after Quentin Ewers threw his first pick, he lit them the fuck up after that.
Yeah.
Alshon Gentry probably gonna secure the bag as Heisman. As much as we love Travis, I'm sorry. If Alshon Gentry stay healthy the whole year, he secured the Heisman Trophy. But Jalen Miro to me, if I'm him, I'm coming back next year. Redshirt me.
See, for us, that's logical. That's logical. Take the red shirt, come on back.
Yeah,
that's logical. Will it happen?
No,
it won't happen. There's going to have to be a drastic change between the rest of the season and before the NFL draft.
Yeah.
He's going to have to change his mechanics. Remember when Tebow was getting drafted and it was like talking about his throwing mechanics?
Tight end.
Yeah, they're going to ask Milroe to change to running back, wide receiver, something, because he's that much of an athlete.
If I'm Milroe and that's a second, third round, a team like, hey, we really love you as a running back, which I think he'd be very successful at personally.
Yeah.
And you can get drafted, take it. What's the difference between what you do today? Because literally the pro inside of it, they can build packages for you to throw the ball still.
Yeah.
And at emergency fund, you will come in at quarterback. Taysom Hill from the Saints.
I would use him like that. Yeah.
So if I'm Miro, I would consider it. Because what hindered Tim Tebow's career was, I'm a quarterback. He was a quarterback because of the system he ran at Florida. Any other system, his ass would have moved to tight end.
Yeah.
He would have been very successful as a tight end.
Tebow couldn't do what he did at Florida, he couldn't do anywhere else.
Oh no, he was surrounded by convicts. He was protected.
I mean, dog, he was Jesus Christ, and he had disciples out there. You know what I'm saying? He had disciples out there.
You know what remind me of? Remember, you know what Tim Tebow remind me of? You said The Longest Yard?
Yeah.
Tim Tebow was Adam Sandler, and then
yeah, absolutely.
That's what it remind me of.
Absolutely. That's what it remind me of. But when it comes to Milroe and the South Carolina game, like I said, his decision making was poor. And they squeaked by. South Carolina, I think I got a hell of an athlete at quarterback. I just don't believe he's the quarterback that's gonna
take him over
the hump.
Yeah.
You know, I think he had a great game against I believe it was LSU,
and
then he got hurt, and he hasn't been the same since.
So I had a bold take earlier when I said earlier in the year when I said I got Bama beating Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And you looked at me crazy because you said Georgia might go undefeated.
No, I looked at you crazy because you said they were going to blow them out.
They did.
And they did. It was the craziest take, ever. I just couldn't. I thought it was going to be like a shootout, or a defensive battle. But dog, Alabama came out that gate, and it was like but it was
Haymaker,
like
haymaker,
Horton place.
haymaker.
Right. So so that's what that was. But big shout out to you for your hot take.
So I got here go my other hot take, right? And so far I'm actually 2-0 in hot takes. And the second one I'm gonna tell you later on when we talk about it.
All right.
I don't think Bama make the playoff.
Hmm.
Cause I'm gonna tell you this, right?
Okay.
They lost to Vandy. I got them losing to Tennessee. And LSU might be a problem for them. Because you can't come out and play like you did against Vandy, like you did this week, and think you're gonna beat Tennessee, right? Or come out and play and had a slow start, think you're gonna beat LSU. It's not, because LSU is starting to click.
Yeah. Okay. Here's all right. I hear your hot take. I don't think. Oh shoot! How can I say this? I don't think Tennessee is as good as we think they are.
No, I don't think they're good either, but I think they're good enough to beat Bama.
I don't see them beating Bama. And LSU.
We didn't see Vandy beating Bama either.
You're right. You're right. But for right now, as of right now, I don't see Tennessee beating Alabama. I don't see LSU. Matter of fact, it depends on what LSU comes out the gate.
Yeah.
Let me say that. If it's the LSU that starts off slow like they did against Ole Miss, they're going to get crushed.
Yeah.
But if they come out hitting on all cylinders, it could be a long day for Bama. So it depends on how they start the game.
Yeah, so my hot take is I do think Bama falls short, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I do think they try to convince Jalen Merrill to come back next year.
No, they can't.
No. I'm saying if it's a way for it to happen, man. As long as Cam Ryan's been in the league, it's some type of loophole here at this point.
Outside of maybe the COVID year, I don't see him coming back.
So then I also said my second one hit, right? Which me and you was in agreement to this. I said that I think Ohio State get hit early. And if it's any team that will beat Ohio State, it will be Oregon.
Facts, we agreed on that, yeah.
And I was like, if Oregon gonna beat Ohio State, you got to get them now, because you do not want to wait till all the marbles is on the field and try to play them, because you're not gonna get them twice.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Like you're not gonna get them twice. And quite frankly, the only reason why they won literally because they went for 2 and got it off, because they only won by a point. And all the times Ohio State scored, I never understood why they didn't go for 2. The at least tie the ball game,
right?
Personally. And then I don't understand why Will Howard clock management needs to be better, because you took 4 seconds off the clock sitting in a pocket, then you ran. I don't know what in his white male like in mind that he thought it was good to slide.
I think okay, so let's let's process this as if we're Will Howard. What down was it?
It was third.
It was third down. Okay. So on the clock, I believe it was what? 9 seconds? 10 seconds? When the third down started.
Yeah, it went down to 10 seconds. Oregon had 12 players on the field.
Okay.
Then that's when they call, too many players on the field. But granted, they won't put the clock back on it for that. So they took it down to 8 seconds.
Okay.
So he was in the pocket for 4.
Okay, so he's in the pocket. His clock in the clock, he got that going on in his head. Don't see nobody open. When he takes off, he's thinking, if I get down, maybe with 1 seconds left, 2 to 1 second left, call timeout. We throw the bomb, to, the Hail Mary, whatever. We're closer.
They would have been in field goal range. They could have kicked a field goal and tied it.
Okay, so would have been in field goal range or attempt the field goal. So I see what he's saying. I know everybody's giving him crap about it, but I see what he was trying to do.
But the problem wasn't the slide, right? The problem was nobody was in the vicinity. He had open grass.
I mean, if he kept running, then the clock runs out anyway.
And anyway it goes, he was. I would rather for him to run and damn near try to dive or bone rush for a touchdown than slide. Because the clock was over, regardless of the fact if you go back and watch that play, he had open real estate, open like it, between him and the runner. I don't know how fast Will can run, but
he decent. He got decent enough speed.
Like this. Will is upper body strong, so me personally, if he would have kept on running, and he probably would have put his shoulder down a little bit, he could have scored. That's how open he was. That's why people got mad that he slid. People not mad about him sliding because people not mad about he sliding because okay, you slid, but people mad about the time frame of him sliding, especially because when you look at the game, as much real estate he had open. Right. If he would have kept on running, he would have scored.
Yeah, I give you that.
To me, it is what it is.
Yeah.
To me, it is what it is, man. I enjoyed the game personally. I know we was texting back and forth. I told you I was watching the game. Like, this game was lit. I love the game. Dylan Gabriel, I swear to God, he escaped the rabbit hole because boy, that defense started to heat up and get to him.
Right.
The freshman receiver Jeremiah Smith, boy, you talking about one hell of a check down. Ibuka was going. I don't know what is going on as far as play calling for Ohio State when they was down there, because it's two things that I see. One, he had full real estate to run, and then the second one is Ibuka was wide the fuck open.
Right.
So I don't know which part. I don't know what he was doing, but it's two things. One, Ibuka was wide the fuck open, and two, he had all grass and guys being enough to score. So as far as understanding his mindset, it was boneheaded. It was dumb. He could have just kept running. Like, dog, what made the clock go out more? The reason why you will never get a timeout, because you sat there and you damn near did a hezzy slide. like you fucked yourself up with that. But am I mad about the loss? No, I called it. Me and you said it. People on different shows said it. We might have Ohio State Oregon Big Ten championship game.
Absolutely. I don't put it past it.
And I'm telling you, Ohio State not getting got twice.
No.
Like,
not even close.
Oregon will have to play out of their rabbit head mind to beat them twice.
It's going to be, if you think that game was crazy, just imagine when they play again. Because you're going to be going off of your tape and all the tape leading up, dog.
So it's going to be nuts. Remember saying "fool me once, shame on me."
Yeah.
Fool me once, shame on fool twice. Won't get fooled again. Listen,
right? I'm not gonna get fooled again.
We played in Eugene.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, the Big Ten championship game is always in Indianapolis, which is kind of a home game for Ohio State in a sense.
Basically.
Because it's in Indy, right?
Yeah.
Just imagine if Indiana would have went to the damn Big Ten championship. That would have been lit. Hey,
bro, hold on now. Indiana's still undefeated. Bro, I'm just saying.
But Penn State and Illinois, Indiana play each other, so I'm going to see that. But then we also can't forget about Nebraska, which only got one loss.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna be something to see.
Yeah, the Big Ten is deep. The Big Ten is deep. But I do like what I seen from Oregon. They did win, and they was without their starting. I think he played edge or D tackle. I forgot his name, but I know he was hurt. So hopefully, I'm praying he's healthy by the time we play them again, because I think we do see each other again.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before we move on, I'll week in and week out, I have a problem with these damn rankings, right?
Okay, well let's hold on. Let me bring them up so we can talk about them.
Because so, like common sense not too common. It's really irritating me. Cause I need to be on the poll committee. I need to be on the poll committee.
Okay, so let's. I'm gonna name the first 6. Hold on, I'm gonna name the top 10,
Okay.
and then you'll let me know if there's any mistakes in the top 10.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Number 1 is Texas. 2 Oregon. 3 Penn State. 4 is Ohio State. 5 is Georgia. 6 is Miami. 7 is Alabama. 8 is LSU. Iowa State is number 9, and number 10 is Clemson.
Okay. Me and you probably about to have the same problem. One, I'm moving Miami where Georgia is,
Okay.
and I'm moving Georgia behind Bama because Bama still beat Georgia.
Big facts.
If you punishing Bama because they lost to Vandy,
Then you got to punish Georgia.
yeah, because then you got to punish Georgia because Georgia lost to Bama.
Right.
See, I don't understand the poll itself. Now, Ohio State dropping 2 spots, cool, whatever. It is what it is. They lost to Oregon, they lost by 1 point.
Right.
Texas, we'll see what they really about when they play Georgia. Do I think they beat Georgia? I got them beating Georgia personally. We about to see Georgia. This is Quentin Ewers' moment to show everybody why he deserved Heisman.
Yeah,
Personally.
he got to have a Heisman moment.
Shador like to call it Brady is. I'm gonna go a little different. He gonna have to have a vintage Quentin Ewers moment. Like he gonna have to throw that for a second. Or let's say over 4, 3, 4 tugs, no interceptions. He gonna literally have to dissect that defense.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be he literally gonna have to dissect them. He gonna have to, and that defense gonna have to come up and play. Which Texas defense is really sneaky fucking good. They remind me. Texas defense remind me of.
My biggest concern is just the secondary. No, my biggest concern is the secondary. But go ahead. I see what you're saying. Go ahead.
They remind me of last year Chiefs defense. Remember they said Chiefs defense last year was horrible. Their secondary was some concerns. Blah blah blah. Then mid-season, McDuffie blossom. Snead caught his legs. Chris Jones finally woke the fuck up. I think this is where you see their defense start to make a stride. Because I think personally, in the Quentin Ewers era, this is his only time to win a natty. This is his only time to get a natty.
Right.
Because he's going after this year.
Absolutely.
And then because they don't have to go search for a QB next year. They got their backup QB. They got their next starting QB.
Right.
So I do personally have Texas being Georgia. That will drop Georgia. That will drop Georgia out of the top 10. I also got Bama losing to Tennessee, which dropped Bama out of the top 10 also. A team to the top 10 is accurate as far as I will flip those 3 teams. I will put Miami in front of Georgia and put Georgia behind Bama.
Okay, I give you that.
Because if you punishing Bama for Vandy, you got to punish Georgia for losing to Bama.
Okay, so I'm going to read off the 11 through 25, and you tell me if you have any issue with these schools being here. Tennessee is number 11. Notre Dame is number 12. BYU is number 13. Texas A&M is 14. Boise is 15. Indiana is 16. Kansas State is 17. Ole Miss is 18. Missouri is 19. Pitt is 20. SMU is 21. Illinois is 22. Army is 23. Michigan is 24. And Navy is 25.
Michigan who?
Wolverines.
Like you talking about the team up north?
Hey, yeah, brother, the team up north.
Okay. One, it's good to see the Army in there. It's always good to see the Army and Navy ranked.
Yeah, they deserve it.
I don't have a problem with Illinois is. I don't have a problem with none of these teams. In my Michigan being ranked down. Now I'm about to talk about it. Now it's gonna piss me the fuck off. So you rank Michigan, right? If I'm not mistaken, Michigan got 2 losses, right?
Yeah.
I want you, if you can look up teams that's not ranked, they got 1 loss. That's not even ranked.
That's not ranked.
That's not ranked. They got 1 loss.
All right, let's see. College football teams.
Because I would put Ole Miss where fucking Michigan is.
And you said that's not ranked, right?
That's not ranked. That have 1 loss.
Hold on. Dang, boy, you gotta go through all this stuff, boy. Goodness gracious. College football. Dang, that's not ranked, bro. That's a lot of teams.
That's not ranked with 1 loss.
Yeah, boy, that's a lot of teams.
All right, what's the top 5 teams that pop up?
Arizona State.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. I mean, bro, that's a lot of schools.
Okay. So we have a lot of good schools that lost 1 game that's not ranked, right?
Right. Hold on.
Michigan,
Let me do it this way. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Week, all games, and then no, my fault. I'm sorry. Let's do ACC first. So 1 loss teams. You got Duke. That's 5-1.
Mm-hmm.
You got Notre Dame is ranked. Big 12. So you got Duke in there. Then you got Big 10. Nebraska's not ranked.
Should be,
but they're not ranked.
Stop it right there. Stop it right there. Michigan got 2 losses, right?
Right.
And they are ranked, right?
Right.
Nebraska got 1 loss and not in the top 25.
Body of work. I'm just saying.
Michigan getting everybody worked on. Like, we're not about to sit here and give no committee. What we not about, all right, because y'all gonna piss me off. If y'all gonna rank Michigan, rank Colorado.
Yeah.
If y'all gonna rank Michigan got 2 losses, rank Colorado.
See, but who did Michigan lose to though?
I don't give a 2 losses, 2 losses. To me personally, granted, the committee got their own reasons. For me, it don't matter. You got teams that got 1 loss that's not even ranked. Nebraska should be ranked.
Agreed. I give you that.
Michigan don't need to be ranked. Like, when I see here, if I'm not mistaken, you said Kansas State ranking. I'm pretty sure they dropped down, even though they won. I'm pretty sure.
No, they went up 1 spot.
Okay, because I swear I thought they was like 16. Even though I hate Michigan, let me put the hatred to the side for a minute, right? Let's talk common sense, right? You got a 1-loss Nebraska team that actually about to play O State soon. Because I think they do play O State next. I think O State go play O State play USC. It's Nebraska or USC. O State play one of them 2 next.
Okay.
When we see him, we talk about body. See, it's not the fact that Michigan is losing. Both times Michigan lost, they got tapped on. If you're gonna rank Michigan, rank Colorado. If you're gonna rank Michigan, rank Nebraska. If you're gonna rank these teams, let's talk about body of work, right?
Right.
Nebraska beat Colorado. Colorado, Nebraska also beat Nebraska 5-1.
Yeah.
They beat 5 other fucking teams. And the one team they did lose to, if I'm not mistaken, is ranked. If I'm not mistaken. So
well, hold on. Talking about Nebraska, right?
Yeah.
Talking about Nebraska. Nebraska they didn't beat a ranked team. But when they were ranked, they lost, and that was to Illinois.
But where is Illinois at now, though? Ranked.
Yeah, they're ranked. They're big boy ranked.
So we talk about body of work. They lost to a ranked team that's currently ranked. That's literally smacking teams at the moment.
Correct.
So we talk about body of work. Michigan ain't produced shit. Now Michigan got to go play Oregon.
Yeah.
So if they lose again, you gonna still rank them? Then you got to turn around 2 weeks later and play Ohio State.
If they lose, they shouldn't be ranked. They shouldn't be ranked now, but they're only ranked because they lost to Texas, who's number 1. That's the only thing. That's how it's the computer is computerizing these top 25.
But see, so they made it a 12-team playoff bracket because they wanted the best of the best teams in.
Yeah.
But y'all are shortchanging some of the good ass teams because y'all want to see them play favorites. If I'm not mistaken, in the top 25, the Big Ten got 6 schools in there. Because you got Oregon, Penn State, Ohio State, Illinois.
Let me look again.
But I say it's like 5 or 6 teams in the Big Ten that's in the top 25.
Yeah, you're right.
Michigan, it'd be different if it was 5-1. I won't really have an argument because everybody lost besides Texas.
Iowa State. No, Indiana, Illinois, and then Michigan. Yeah. So whoever they got ranked is Michigan, Illinois, Indiana,
Penn State, Oregon, Ohio State.
Penn State, Oregon, Ohio State.
So they got 6 teams, which technically should be 5 because Michigan shouldn't be ranked.
Correct.
Technically, it still should be 6 because if you talking about ranking, then you put Nebraska in there.
Yeah. So
because even if you drop it down, Nebraska can be 25.
Yeah, so it should be 7. Y'all should have 7 in the top 25.
We should have 6 in the top 25. Like it's someone give me a committee vote, please. Someone give me a committee vote. Because I think what's irritating me, one, because I hate Michigan, but the fact that they still giving them a ranking, and they got 2 losses.
Ole Miss got 2 losses too now.
But Ole Miss will beat the fuck out of Michigan.
Yeah, but Ole Miss still got 2 losses.
But I was gonna get to them next. I'm taking them out. I'm putting 1-loss teams in there because if you're talking about congratulating and rewarding teams with good records, why not do that now?
So what you're saying is strength of schedule shouldn't matter.
No, because it never mattered. Because even when you talk about strength of schedule, it never mattered because you still gonna put who y'all think the best teams is in the playoffs. So it really didn't matter anyway.
That is true.
All it literally does is it gives you a reason not to put a lower tier team in. That's all it does. That's literally all it does. If you sit here and look at the top 25, it's nothing but Big Ten and SEC.
Yeah.
And you got some teams here and there, like a Miami, Army, a Navy, a Notre Dame. You got other teams in there. But realistically, strength of schedule don't mean shit because you literally contradict your fucking self talking about, oh, the rankings off of strength of schedule, the playoffs is off of rankings, off of record. No, the fuck is not. It's off of who gonna sell tickets, ask the seats, who gonna sell, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I told you Colorado gonna make it because of prestige, and we talking about who gonna sell tickets Anybody play Colorado is gonna be a sold out game. Miami
Yeah.
gonna make it. Even though I said Bama ain't gonna make it, they gonna put Bama in there just because they talking about making money. That's what it's about. Making the strength of schedule don't matter. If it mattered, we would have a totally different playoff bracket. Y'all,
Yeah.
the reason why it don't matter to me because y'all gonna take these teams. Y'all be like, oh well, they lost to this ranked team, this ranked team, this ranked. If you're in the SEC, you're gonna lose to a top ranked team.
Yeah. So this is how I'm looking at it. Of course, they want to make money. Of course. We know how this goes. So here's my thing. If you want that top dollar that you speak of, you got to understand that the way the Big Ten, the SEC is set up, they're never going to. There may not be an undefeated team in these conferences.
Mm-hmm.
You may not get another undefeated team ever. You know what I'm saying? Because they literally somebody has to go through a gauntlet.
I'm not worried about them being undefeated. That's not what I'm worried about.
But go ahead.
Because I'm under the impression in the first 6 weeks anybody can get got.
Right.
So I'm not worried about an undefeated season. Someone going to go, like you said, someone going to go through a gauntlet. In this case, I think is Bama got a gauntlet.
Georgia got a gauntlet.
So when you talk about it and you discrediting some of these teams that might end with one, like you don't give them a bowl, be it cool, whatever. But in reality, they deserve to be in the playoffs. Because you want to see some of these top heavy teams in the playoff bracket, cool, whatever. For TV purposes, cool. You will want to see a Georgia Bama rematch. You will want to see Ohio State Oregon rematch, cool, whatever. Depends on how the playoff bracket. We might get an Oregon Ohio State part 3.
Right.
But my thing is, if you're gonna sit here and you're gonna break down the playoffs, and they said, well, the top 4 conferences winners automatically get a bye,
right?
And then the rest of the teams is off their record.
Mm-hmm.
You contradicting the fuck out of yourself, because if Nebraska, for sake of argument, let's say they only lose 1 game this whole year, right?
Right.
But you still put Michigan in, that's contradicting yourself. That go back. That mean Nebraska beat Ohio State. That mean Nebraska beat Oregon, and that mean Nebraska beat Indiana. But you give them a regular bowl bid, you still put Ohio State in because of the prestige. You still put Oregon in because of the prestige. That contradicts the fuck out of yourself. Because you put Michigan in, but Michigan got 3 losses. Nebraska got 1 loss, and you put Michigan in. That's contradicting.
Okay. Okay. So I hear you. They're not putting Michigan in if they have 3 losses. But when you look at the breakdown of like them using like strength of schedule, because at the end of the day, like you said, it's kind of a contradiction, because what you're saying is the criteria is, yeah, we're going to put the best 12 teams in the playoffs, right? Okay, we'll put the 12 best teams in the playoffs, but these also have to have the 12 best. Their record and strength of schedule don't matter.
Yeah.
So basically, the criteria is we're deciding who goes in.
Yeah.
If Michigan gets in with 3 losses, they're gonna burn college. They're gonna burn this shit to the ground. That's one. But what we have to start looking at is this: you got 12 teams now. Okay, yeah. You didn't approved it. You're rocking with it. Let's roll with it. Okay. We already know that your top 4 is all conference winners.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Now, I think so. There's no confusion. There's no confusion. 5 through 12 gets in.
Yeah.
And then the one group of 5 winner, they get in.
Yeah.
You know, and leave it like that. You know what I'm saying? Leave it like that. Because once you get to arguing strength of schedule, you get to arguing, but they play like all the head-to-heads. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a shit show. It's gonna be a shit show. Then the committee can also the committee can also say y'all ain't gonna be good because y'all don't have a certain player.
Yeah.
That's what they did to Florida State.
one, Florida State probably would have wrecked havoc last year in the playoffs. But
if they had their full team, yeah.
But let's be honest for a second, right? We already on paper. If a lot of teams is fully healthy by the time the playoffs start, it's gonna be one hell of a playoff bracket to watch.
Right.
And I'm 99% sure I'm about to be right about this playoff bracket because we about to see in the Big 12 playoff. The Big 12 championship game. I believe it's gonna be Colorado State and Kansas State.
Mm-hmm.
I do think Colorado get their get back because I'm sorry, fully healthy Kansas State don't have no smoke for Colorado. And I'm pretty sure Kansas State went home last night happy as hell. Like, damn, all these niggas got hurt. Thank you. I'm pretty sure they was happy. And they still was close. But now my thing is, when you think of a team like Army, right? Let's say Army went out. They say they top 12, right?
Right.
Do you put Army in there?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about committee. As a committee, we say yeah, but is the committee going to do the top 12 rank? Like, I don't think they're going to pay attention to the top 12 actual ranking itself when they do it. And we all going to see here when they reveal it. We're going to be like, bro, what the fuck is y'all doing?
If Army, all right. So if Army and Navy, so if Army or Navy, which one is in the top 12 and they're undefeated, because they'll have to be undefeated to get in.
Yeah.
You got to let them in. You got to let them in.
But we literally seen the playoff bracket get revealed. You be seeing here like, dog, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. It's going to be whoever they play is not going to be this exciting game. It's going to be run, one pass, run. We know how this goes.
Whoever they play got to have one hell of a run defense.
Yeah. And then you will never see that offense again.
Oh, no.
You'll never see it again. But this is college football.
Man, it's just crazy how when it comes to because when they release at the end of the year, they release their final ranking. Mm-hmm. Then they go and deliberate which 12 to put in, right? Right. Then they break down the bowl games, who's gonna play who, blase, right? I think they released, if I'm not mistaken, I think they released the playoff bracket first, and they released the bowl games, like who's playing who, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
First of all, if I see Michigan there, I'm gonna help them burn this motherfucker down. Second of all,
right.
Second of all, I hope they stick to the top 12. Whoever the top 12 is, get in. I don't give a fuck what school you is. I don't care what conference. The top 12, ranking 1 through 12, place them. But then you can't really do that because technically you would have to say top 15 because some people's in the same conference. And then you had the SEC champion go, the Big 10 championship go, the Big 12 champion go, and the ACC championship go. So now it's going to be Miami, whoever won in the Big 12. I got Ohio State and I got Texas. So then you got to look over there. We know Boise going to go. We know another Big 10 school going to go, another SEC school going to go. But then you start looking at all the other schools. You start looking, Notre Dame going to be in there. Notre Dame get princess treatment every year. Then after that, I probably say after team 7, it's going to be kind of tricky who you put in there.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Like I can't watch. I can't wait to watch how they got the bracket. I think they start presenting the bracket next week of the first who's in it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to see who they're gonna put. And I really hope ESPN don't watch us because I wish they would. I wish they would troll me and put Michigan in there. Listen. They're gonna block my phone number. I wish they would troll me.
Right.
But I'm excited because I think fully healthy. I think this playoff bracket gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna be deep.
Hey, son.
I think it'll be deep. I think it'll be some good matchups.
Hey, I'll be out there in a second.
I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be some dope matchups. I think it's gonna be interesting. it's gonna be a couple upsets because we always get that one Cinderella
Yeah.
story. That Cinderella story might be Boise State. To be honest with you, might be Boise.
It could be, bro. It could
because he's standing like Michael Myers, and he look ain't nobody got time for that all that.
be. Right.
But now we next week gonna be one hell of a weekend to watch. We're gonna see if Texas win or if they gonna fall. We're gonna see if Tennessee can upset Bama. It's a lot of games to watch.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna be locked in. We're gonna have a lot to talk about next week. Well, about next week games, or this upcoming week games. So y'all just be on the lookout for that.
Now we switch our focus to the pros. Now we switch our focus to the pros, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's start off with the black and silver. We talk about Devontae Adams. They listed him as tradable, but then now they saying they don't know if they're gonna trade him.
I don't think they're gonna have any suitors. You know, I don't think with
The asking price.
Yeah, the asking price is the price, but then you got what's going on with the Jets. You got what's going on with I believe the Steelers are in play for him, and you know, it's a lot of stuff going on. So Kyrie, I'm on my pod, baby. What's going on? Okay. Close my door, Kyrie. No, God dang. Hold on. Go. But you know, with everything being done right now with Devontae Adams, man, I don't see him getting traded. I see him playing out the rest of his year, and maybe they trade him in the offseason.
And I'm talking about the black and silver. Black and silver got beat out like yesterday.
Yeah.
By the black and gold. My team, we went to we did go to Vegas. We played the Raiders. It seemed like a home game. It was so many terrible towels in there. It was crazy. It was like they really thought it was a home game. Justin Fields came to play. The part I like, because I'm on record a few episodes ago when I said trade Najee Harris.
Right.
Which I'm still not opposed to that. He had 8 touches, 105 yards, and a tutty.
Right.
He was stiff arming, jumping over people, running through people. It's like someone told him he's about to be on child support, and he tried to run and prove his point. Look, he was on one yesterday. Justin Fields, he scored twice. Defense. TJ Watt's a different breed. He wasn't even getting sacks no more. He was punching balls out.
Right.
Like legitimately punching the ball out. Like I would like it was crazy to see, man. Russell Wilson being active. I wonder, do he get a shot? If he does, maybe probably gonna be like if after like Pittsburgh secure a playoff spot, he might get him a chance to play, give him some reps in. Do I think he's gonna play before then? Yeah. It's football, anything can happen. So I'm glad with the win. We moved to 4-2. Yeah, we moved to 4-2. We go to the Jets next week.
Okay. All right. So it's gonna be
I want TJ Watt to light his old ass up. And we get Alex Highsmith back next week.
Okay. All right. So y'all getting y'all squad back.
Yeah. I feel bad for Aaron Rodgers because we ain't had Alex Highsmith for 3 weeks, and Aaron Rodgers probably sitting there like, why me, dog? Why they come? Why me? Now I got to sit here and run this shit. You know I don't run.
Right.
I know what you're gonna say. Yo, Broncos.
Man, I ain't gonna talk about them, man. We can skip over them. I am not a believer right now. I am not.
Bro, you can't keep jumping off the damn bell.
Nah, I am not a believer right now. And I see what people are talking about. Bro, he's going, and no lie, this is his first half stats. He was 4 for 12, 22 yards.
You can't do that in the NFL, dog.
That's come on. That's not NFL stats, bro. That's just not. It's not, dog. And I don't know if Sean Payton is truly helping him out with the
Probably
play
not.
calls. But if we're going to be a running team and take the pressure off of Bo, we need to do that now. Like we need
Yeah.
to do that now. We need to figure it out now because I mean we're like the cardiac kids, man. Like we literally, bro, we were down 23-0. We
Yeah.
put up 16 points in the fourth quarter, which lets me know we can score when we want to. You know, like, come on, dude. Like, we
Yeah.
got to do better. We got to do better. And it just wasn't a good showing. But I hate to say it, and I got this from Uncle Shannon. You can't accept something in a win that you wouldn't in a loss.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but Bo has had probably 2 good games out of
Yeah.
everything he's had. He probably had 2 good games. So,
So
a little
I'm
depression.
going a different route of why I think y'all my problem with the Broncos, and it's not even the player, right? My problem is Sean Payton. Sean Payton, to me, need to be with the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need a young coach. Y'all need someone. If y'all gonna rebuild with a young coach, like a Robert Silas from that was at the Jets, right?
Right.
I believe him in Denver is a match made in fucking heaven.
Right.
Now I think somebody on my Facebook has said today was like, if Denver's in the spot to get both Travis and Shador, do you do it and move on from Bo, or do you get Travis and get somebody else? If you're in a position to get both of them.
If we're in a position to get both of them, we just go get Travis.
No, I'm talking. No. So the question was, if they have 2 picks in the top 10,
right,
and they in position to draft both of them, do you pass your door and get somebody else, or do you take both of them?
No, I don't take. I'm not taking Shador because we got Bo.
Yeah,
we jumped too early for a quarterback.
Yeah,
we jumped when everybody else was jumping. We decided to jump as well because we knew if we didn't jump and get Bo, the Raiders was.
Is that before Michael Penix was drafted?
After.
Okay.
So it'd have been Michael Penix, JJ McCarthy, then Bo.
Okay.
But that's all it is. That's all it was. So we jumped too early, and now we got screwed.
So talking about JJ McCarthy, he played he got drafted by the Vikings, and he got hurt. Mm-hmm. Sam Darnold turned up this year. What do you do with JJ?
You keep him because JJ ain't on the field. He's getting mental reps. He ain't getting the real reps.
Because NFL insider said that the Vikings are prepared to offer Sam Darnold $250 million.
I doubt it.
Man, we seen craziest contracts in that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Why would you offer that to Sam Darnold? Like, you just drafted a QB. Like, that's going to put them at competition for the next 4 years.
So if Sam, or let's say you offer him a 1-year deal this coming up season, right?
Okay.
Let's say he play good. Let's say they make it to the division championship game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say you pay him an extra 1 year, right? You be like, hey, come back on a prove it deal, right? Let's say he do the same thing next year. Do you give him a bag?
Mm-hmm.
But now what do you do with JJ at that point?
I will do this. Hear me out. I would do what the Packers has done for so many years. If Darnold starts to show that he's winning and this, that, and the thing, putting us in a position to win, blah, 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 blah,
mm-hmm.
You get a 3-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
JJ's our future, period. We didn't draft him this high for him to sit the bench. But at the same time, we have a window of winning. We have a window. That window closes every single year. It closes. So we got to make something happen. We got to make it shake.
Yeah.
So you offer him a 3-year deal. He's going to take it. And then if he does, let's just say he does great in those 3 years, trade him. There's a team that will need a quarterback in 3 years. Trade him.
I can
Get
see
the
that.
keys to JJ and let him rock.
I can see that.
You
But the
because
question
you
is,
gotta just be real.
in 3 years, is Jay Jettis still gonna be there, or is Jordan Addison still gonna be old, or is Jordan Addison gonna be 01 at that time?
I mean, I think Addison need to accept the Devontae Smith role.
Yeah.
You're an amazing number two. Be an amazing number two and still get the bag. Yes, yes, you want number one money. I get it. I understand it. But right now, it's a different type of, it's levels to it. Because you're not getting the double teams, you're not getting the you're not getting the role of the coverage. No, you're dominating on your side by yourself. Stay there. So you got to learn and accept when you are in number two and live with it.
So the Chiefs and the Raiders are both the only undefeated teams left in the play. In the
Vikings and Chiefs.
Yeah, Vikings and Chiefs. My bad. I don't know why I'm talking about the Raiders, but Vikings and Chiefs, the only two teams left that's undefeated. They both had bye. They both had bye weeks. They both come back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know last week I said they both gonna fall, and we both said that'd be funny. They both lose off their bye week.
Right.
I still got them both falling.
Yeah, I still got them both falling.
Yeah, because I know Patrick Mahomes said his goal is to go undefeated and win his third Super Bowl and three-peat. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
I don't think the Lions playing. Not the Lions. I don't think the Vikings is playing with like expirations. They just want to make it to the playoffs. They want to get into the. They want to get into the playoff round and see what they can go from there. I don't think their expectations and the Chiefs is two different expectations. They like that makes the playoffs. That's trying to get home. That's trying to get home field advantage or at least a bye, right? And then that's move from there. Because as they playing right now, they play like this the rest of the year. They're gonna have a bye. Everything gonna be going through Minnesota.
I think Pat is playing for legacy. I think Sam Darnold is playing for the next game.
Yeah.
And the problem
got the right to, because 3 Super Bowls. I think he one MVP, 2 MVPs, 1 and 2, 3 Super Bowls, an MVP, a Super Bowl MVP, which debatable. Out of those 3 years, Kelsey could have had a Super Bowl MVP too, but hey, whatever. But Chris Jones actually should have won this past one, but hey, whatever. But I got them both falling. So now we talk about teams that's gonna be rocking and rolling, teams that's catching their footing and that's rolling right now. I think Baltimore finally unlocked what they wanted to do.
You're right. They got everything rolling.
Which was a phenomenal game against the Commanders.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry, dog. Listen. I don't know, man.
I think they're getting their money's worth now.
Yeah.
And you're getting everything that you wanted out of Derrick Henry, and now you're getting a better Lamar. So if they can keep this rolling into the playoffs, when it starts to get cold, and like in Baltimore and all that, scary sight, dude. It's a scary sight.
And talk about cold, AFC North is big cold areas, big cold terrain.
Right.
Pittsburgh, we start our AFC showdown after we play the Jets. We got the Bengals, then we got the Ravens, then we got the Browns, back to back to back.
Right.
And we at every last one of their stadiums, we gonna roll for all 3 of them games.
Right.
Which pissed me off because I hate playing in Cincinnati. But I think Baltimore have all the pieces to upset the Chiefs. I believe Baltimore can upset the Chiefs. I believe Lamar needed. We could say Josh Allen needed more, but Lamar got the most pieces to do it.
I think he has the better opportunity to do it. Yeah.
As far as the Vikings go, like you said, the Vikings, Sam Darnold's playing game to game. I still think the 49ers are going to come out. I don't know why. I just think they're going to come out.
I think the 49ers hitting their stride. I think they're starting to get their footing. I think they're getting guys from injury back. They're starting
AFC North, I do not have Baltimore nor the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. I got Baltimore beating the Chiefs, but I don't have anyone going to the Super Bowl.
Who do you got going to the Super Bowl? Wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. 49ers beat the Chiefs. That's what we both believe. Mm-hmm. After the bye week, the 49ers come in, they get the dub. Now, who do you have going to the Super Bowl?
Realistically, you want to be honest with you? Oh, you about to laugh too. You about to laugh. And no, it's not Pittsburgh, dog.
Okay. All right.
The Jets.
Get off. All right, we're done. We're done.
Listen,
we're done. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna catch you not.
Go ahead.
And you're gonna look at me when they get there, you be like, what the hell?
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Do I think Robert Saleh is the problem? Fuck no. I think the problem is Aaron Rodgers. But I do think they start catching their stride. And for some odd reason, everybody want to catch their stride against Pittsburgh, and I think that's when they're going to catch it. Now, as much as I want Pittsburgh to win, I do got the Jets beating us. And I think, for some odd reason, even last year, when Baltimore was losing a lot, Baltimore caught their stride against Pittsburgh and took the fuck off. For some odd reason, everybody want to use Pittsburgh as a stepping stool to catch their stride. And I do think the Jets catch it. I do think the Jets go in as a wild card, and I do think it's gonna be a tough out from there. And that's just me. And hey, you talk about hot takes. I believe that's what's gonna happen.
Brother, it's about to be 5:00, and obviously you are whatever drug you on, you need to go ahead and whoo.
Hey, the Jets make it to the Super Bowl. Listen, don't. I don't want no apologies. I don't want none.
Ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Boy.
If the Jets don't make it to the Super Bowl, I'll come in here with a whole Michigan outfit on. And I'm gonna break out of hives. But
all right. I ain't gonna argue with you. All right, that's what you believe. All right.
Soon that happens, I'm gonna call you. So remember when I said this?
You better hit my line, cause I need to put money on whatever bets you made. I need to put money on them books, cause ain't no way, just ain't no way.
Hey, look, on FanDuel right now, you bet $1 for the Jets to go to the Super Bowl. You win the meal ticket. It's for them to go to the Super Bowl, not win it, to go. Listen, I got them going.
Right. I ain't gonna say nothing though. You got it, my boy.
Hey, they go on the card like this. I'm rich, motherfucker. Nah, but on the serious tip, that is how I feel, because I feel like it's always that one team that hit their stride on us, and it happened every year. Like Baltimore had a very somewhat 50-50 year start last year, and they hit their stride on Pittsburgh, and they took the fuck off.
Right.
The Bills the year before hit the stride on Pittsburgh and took the fuck off. For some odd reason, as much as I want Pittsburgh to win, granted, I'm a Pittsburgh fan at heart. I want us to go to the Super Bowl every fucking year, but I'm not delusional as Cowboy fans. Right. I believe the Jets gonna hit their stride on Pittsburgh, and as much as I hate it, it's always that one team. It was the Bills 2 years ago. It was Baltimore last year, and I believe it's gonna be the Jets this year. It's always week 7, week 8 for us when somebody hit their stride on us.
Right.
And so happen we fall to the fucking Jets. So I'm just looking at a pattern that happens every year.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
Listen, and
whatever drug you taking, I need to get on that.
And the man be taking Dilaudid because motherfuckers keep playing with me. Look, all I'm saying is, hey, they go.
Right. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
You know, Bo might go too, but not playing. But look.
Beat it. Okay, beat it. Let's jump on this Monday night game, man.
What's the matchup?
Tonight, I believe it's Bills and Jets.
I got Jets.
Hold on, wait, let me just check. Hold on. It is. Yep, Bills and Jets.
I got Jets.
Got Jets.
27.
I'm gonna take the Bills, man. I think Josh Allen put the cape on.
27-20. I think this is where Aaron Rodgers is trying to prove that he had nothing to do with Roethlisberger's firing. He trying to prove that he still got it. He trying to prove to everybody that it's not time for him to retire. So I do have Jets winning.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run with the Bills, man. I think the Bills start to catch their footing as well. With Keon Coleman, Josh Allen, I hope, Cook. I hope they start rolling. Get that offense looking right, so the defense don't have to suffer. But man, we shall see, man. We definitely gonna see.
Talking about Keon Coleman, him in the slide is dangerous. Oh my God. When they moved him to the slide, and he was literally catching everything coming through. Hey, Keon gonna be different in Buffalo. Like that's a fan favorite in Buffalo.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I got Jets. I feel like this is where Aaron Rodgers trying to prove that he had nothing to do with the firing. He's trying to prove that he still got it. He's not old. Well, he old as hell, but he's not old. Like he's trying to prove that. He's trying to prove people wrong.
Right.
So I think the Jets get the dub.
Yeah.
Because it's a short week for them. Because they play tonight and they also play Sunday against Pittsburgh. Because Pittsburgh come to the Jets.
Yeah.
So it's a short week for them, and I do think they keep their rhythm and win Pittsburgh too. So
yeah,
we will see tonight. If they win tonight, I'm texting them like, hey, hey, because I do think they start incorporate Garrett Wilson more. They're gonna have to. You can't Al Lazard the whole damn season. You're gonna have to get Garrett Wilson involved.
Right.
Like you're gonna have to. It's no way in hell you're gonna win anything without Garrett Wilson.
But that's what I'm saying. Like even like I hope now I ain't gonna lie. I do hope the Jets start to catch their footing. I want to see teams play their best ball. You know what I'm saying? I do want to see that. But the thing is that are we gonna get that Aaron? Like, are we gonna see the Aaron Rodgers that the Jets think he is? You know what I'm saying? That guy that's going to lead them to the promised land. And that's the biggest question of tonight.
All the Jets need is 60% of the old Aaron Rodgers. That's all you got to do. 60%.
They need 80, goddamn me, 80, 90, something like that.
Because they got good ass running backs. If I'm not mistaken, they got Breece Hall. They have do they still got Michael Carter?
Well, Breece is the starter. So
no, I'm just talking about the running back room in general. Like
right.
they got a two-headed monster back there. Then you have Garrett Wilson, you have Alex Zara, you have a lot of other receivers, but I'm only two that popped in my mind. Your defense is sneaky good. I do think I think it's gonna be a showdown tonight, but like I said, I got them winning 27-20.
All right, we shall see. We shall see, man. We're gonna
But
see.
Thanks for everybody for watching, man. Like, follow, share, subscribe, click the notification bell if you haven't. If you are new, welcome to the family. Please go watch the other videos. Come back. Comment your favorite player. If you don't have a favorite team, comment your favorite team. If we haven't broke down your favorite college team or pro team, let us know. As of next week, the NBA is back. So if you got your favorite NBA player or favorite NBA team, let us know what it is. We will break down opening night for the NBA. We will pick our winners for the opening night of the NBA. So let us know who your favorite team is. Comment down below. Thank y'all for watching. Coach, anything you want to say to the fans?
Man, hey, appreciate all the love and support, man. I know we've been kind of all over the place with our upload schedules and everything. Life be lifing. Life be lifing. But we appreciate y'all rocking with us. Appreciate y'all watching the videos. We will be on a better schedule from here on out. Anybody that's affected by the storms, Helene, Milton, anything of that going on, man. Stay safe, take care of one another, look out for one another, and be there for one another, and at the end of the day, man, you only got one life, live it to the fullest. And like I said, we will be back tomorrow, right? We'll be back tomorrow. All right, so y'all will get that video and make sure y'all run it up on the subscribers so we can start going live and everything like that. All right,
peace.
Peace.